Yeah, we could definitely see. I got golden pocket there. Uh, golden pocket at 58.82. But yes, we can see both. No news, right? That- And we're off. We hit on ES again, same thing. Might be that same concept last time where it hits and then flies, you know? Yeah. Wait, try to look. Yeah, that could be it. InQ bounced off 1 minute VWAP or 5 minute VWAP as well. Yeah. Kind of like it already, but we don't have really confluence. So we'll wait. Be able to wait for a, good entry here. Because it could easily in 4 minutes just, you know, reverse. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. We got VWAP, bounce off VWAP, tickled ES is golden pocket. Um, yeah, we haven't hit InQ's golden pocket either. Spy. There's Spy look. Oh yeah, Spy is at the highs of Thursday. So set a little. I wonder what happened Monday. What happened Monday? Didn't even show me. Monday. It didn't even show me Monday. What? I don't know. We just dump through. That's why we wait. Why we wait. Um, yeah, Spy tested resistance off like early rip. So it could be a day of trying to come back into like get above the resistance there. We could play the low, the 5 minute as well. Keep doing that. Yeah, I mean it kind of looks like chop today. We have at 582.64 support on Spy. So we could be playing two supports right now. We could see how ES plays around this next yellow level. Still in golden pocket. I mean, we just don't have nothing right now is telling us we're going up or down. So the trading view just renewed today for the year. Yeah, $300. 30. So there's the high there. We'll do the high there. Let's do the NQ high as well. 830 high. Got a minute left. Like I have a target set as well. Like at the ES highs, that'd be a 1 to 9 right now. At 1 at 11. It's very ambitious. It's very ambitious. Not really, but Not really, but I mean, I'm liking it even if we let's just say we tick down a bit. Like I mean, overnight session, yeah, overnight session we just ripped. So we need to see sellers step in at least, to yeah. Let's see, man. I kind of like this. It's just it hasn't given us. I'm gonna go 1 minute here. It hasn't given us literally anything. It just ripped through it. It take. Oh, dude, we just be guessing here. Let me do it at the end of this. Be ready for an ES long. We'll do just one contract going. Stop that's 58, 71, 25. Yeah, bro. Okay. All right. So golden pocket invalid for today. We got another five. We could wait on for that. Good look. Good look. Yep. Yep. NQ. It might be the NQ show today. Might have to do M and Q on this. May have to. Yeah, I'm kind of checking how much here. If you did, if you did three, it'd be about 150. Stop would be 21, 181. M and Q. Let's just do it. Yeah, 21. Yeah, you could wait. We're only risking about $100. Um, let's see. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have one. I don't have one yet because I mean, we're gonna be risking nothing. Yeah, even if it goes to 180, that's like $150 that we lose. So like if it dumps hard, like we'd only lose like $200 anyway. So um, I'm just looking at it at the 1 minute right now. If ES can get in 2 minutes above 58, 75, 75, that's pretty good. Spies literally at its off the at 3 a.m. open as well. Got 2 minutes left on that. So I need to find the high there and the low, wherever this low is, back down there. Right, yeah. We really just want to see if it can rip through here. Yeah, hindsight maybe MES for that first one, but we didn't lose too much. Yeah, I'm just expecting like we gotta, overnight, literally since what? Let's see, open 5 o'clock, we dumped and then we rallied. Like we dumped and then a rally, and then we basically just been, since 2:40, 2:30 a.m. Right, 2:30 a.m. we had this consolidation, to then we got this massive dump down back into this support level. So my guess is, and we got that first initial dump into the support level, even on NQ as well. Yeah, and ES is about to hold its 58, 75, 75 level. So if you can hold that, like that'd be this has got room to run here. We are at 9 EMA in the VWAP. So if we can just push straight through this without anything on in Q 1 minute, we're testing. We're testing the 9 in the VWAP. Yep. We could do got a line there as well. Where's your entry? Yeah, set to break even. Yeah, your entry is amazing. All right, so we got the 5 minute as well. 5 minute close. I'm gonna set the bottom of that, high of that, and then we'll just wait. So right now it failed the high. I mean, we still got 10 seconds left, so but I'm uh-huh. Right. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. It's just we trade on the five. Because I mean, the 15 minute, it's just harder on the five. It's not that much harder, but like on the 5 minute, you just got to see where the bodies are at or wicks. And then on a 15 minute candle, all you do is just find the body that, or they did the wick, whatever, right? Like the top of the wick and the bottom of the wick, and it's the same exact thing. So they did double bodies. Yeah. So we got above it. We felt it initially, and they got above it. Got 3 minutes left on this. We're felling it at the moment as well. Coming back out of it. Yeah. It's wood. It's wood. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be the plan. Real her. And we could even keep it going. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it's just with M and Q, we may have to. This would just be our M and Q strat, and we'd probably re-enter on a different one. But if we can get above, it's kind of failing it. I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, we could do the 5 minute. You should be at like what, 150, 120? Yeah, so we at least made back some of the first losses there. Got a minute 40 on this to kind of see where it closes, and we can play the break. Bet. Yeah, and I'm down 115. So 15 1 minute on NQ looks good. Ripped again, but it's felling it, so we just got to kind of see here. Does look good though. Like we're getting ES is in between two levels, so it could be why we're getting some type of you know some type of consolidation here. Um, ES NQ is underneath the VWAP. If we can get above that, that'd be great. We got that, and then yeah, we're just basically finding the body close. I think body close are literally at each other. This could be a nice. Let me go in Q. Yeah, I think this is really setting up to be a nice nice long rip once we get above that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. 21,260. Yep. Yeah. And I'd rather be in this long instead of our MNQ long. Like hindsight, yeah, we can stay in. But yeah, really good bounce off. Might have been what, 1 minute golden pocket? Yeah, 1 minute golden pocket. So we're still failing VWAP, but I mean it looks good to keep going. Looks primed and ready. So we'll just be patient here. Probably be like a test of that, for that. And we take it back up probably to the highs. It'd be a 1 to 7. Even taking it to the highs would be a 1 to 7. So see if we can do that. We'll get it ready like that. Let me find the negative 2360 here. Yeah, negative 2360 up here. This might be a put in 2 day. Take one at the highs and then take one at negative 2360, you know? Let me pull up yeses as well. Looking for the break of that. Yes. 5 minute, 5 minute. Yeah. Yeah, this looks really good. And then ES held the low as well. I forgot. They don't do it on the 1 minute, right? They're all fives. Yeah, let me get off 1 minute here. Yeah, so we're basically looking for a break of the open 5 minute, boom, touch back into this, and rip. See if we can V reverse. We got to get above VWAP in 9. 3 minutes left. This might be a perfect candle close, bro. Like above it, like a perfect above candle close, and then just a wick down. Yep. Even set like a limit order on it. But yeah, we'll wait on that. Make sure you're on NQ, not MNQ. Get it ready. Yeah, this could be a two play. Get into. Risking about 50 points on it, I'd say. Be risking about 500. Yeah. Put me in, coach. Put me in. There's the rip. Yeah, this. I mean, I'm gonna be a. Yeah, this looks really good for a wick down, bro. Just a wick down in that blue level. Just because of the hard pump we have. See, how's the yes look? 5 minute. Oh yeah, see it. Forget about it. Forget about it. I don't know. I think NQ might give it to us perfectly. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, ES hasn't gone above the blue level. Nice. Yep. 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 Does look good for a V. Got a minute left. Thinking I might do one at the blue, and then kind of if it falls a bit, then I'll add another once we come back up. Maybe that might be the play. ES failed the high there. The open, not that big of a deal, but this might be getting it literally to the line. Yeah, I'm definitely fine with this. Like, if we can get it pushed down. I'll let you know when I'm in. All right. In now. 21, 246.75. I'm gonna let it kind of play out here. Our stop would be underneath this candle open. The previous 21, 237. Yep. Kind of risking quite a bit. I think we're all right with one. Yeah, it'd be like 800 bucks if we risk. Where's your entry? I was down. Yeah, that's him. Yep, love that. ES. So we're having some form of rejection here because of ES's break. He hasn't open break. So not out of the clear yet, but yeah, it does look good. Just gotta see if we can power through it. Mm, mm, mm. Sheesh. Mhm, mhm. What we could do is if EF breaks it, closes, and then drops into the blue, we could take another one. I'm kind of down. We might do NQES, like a one on each. Yeah, because if we do another on NQ, our average will be up, like skewed a bit. So yeah. And then on NQ, bro, if when we get that close or wherever this candle closes, I'd probably set our stop below the breakout candle. So it'd be 21 249.50. It's having some struggles here. Having performance issues. Nice little rip up would be nice. Yeah. Stop. Yeah. That's literally only what is that? 50 point? Yeah, I'm at a 280. 280 stop, basically. So yeah. 1 minute left. This still looks fine for ES if it can get up there. Just be ready. ES can get back above its open. I think that's really just what's stalling both of us. Like stalling it. Yeah, Spy's failing it as well. Hasn't gone above it yet. But I mean, we got time. We got time. We'll wait on it. We are, I'm thinking possibly also at Golden Pocket, short side. So yeah, we are. So keep an eye on it. Yeah. NQ is technically going above the 9, right? Like we're above it and we're above VWAP. So I mean, it looks fine. There's 8 seconds on SPY. SPY broke above it. Um, Closed right at it. So this might not even let people get in on ES. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, that could also be why we're taking a bit of time to break because we're at short side. Once it breaks, it breaks. Just remember too, we're at the 8:30 wick. So we could just see which one we like better and take it. We could get another NQ contract if we want at the touch of the blue wick, get in two, and then take it long all the way up. Or we could just do an ES one. So we'll see. But I think we set our. I think we set the break even, bro. 21,259. Won't you come? I can hear now. I'm down to set our stop below 21,249.75. So it'd be 21,249.50. That'd be about 230. 230 loss. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And then what I was saying is we could see if we get it in 2 minutes, 250, whatever. If we get it closed above the wick open, we could take another one on NQ. Like we get a break above this wick, that's open. Boom, boom, touches blue line. We'll take another, right? And then our average would then be somewhere in here. Yeah, I mean this is a risk-free trade. Risk-free, risk-free. Yep. Yeah. Yes, is struggling a bit as well. Yep. Yeah. Our entry right now. There. Yeah. So like, let's say we get a close above this wick. Boom. It comes down into the blue. We enter another. Our stop would just be break even somewhere in here, and then it rips up. Yeah, I say we enter another, and then our entry would literally just be 21,272. And if it even gets down there, we kind of don't even want to be in. Um, yeah, but just keep an eye on it, bro. I want us to take ES long as well if we get into the touch the blue, okay? So if we touch the blue, we'll take an ES long, right? And then if we touch the blue on NQ, then buy another. I don't know. My NQ's been moving up and down a lot, so we will see. We will see. Yeah, I don't like ES's close here. Yeah, let's we'll just focus on NQ here. Ow, my ears. Wow, dude, what a rip on ES as well. Dude, yeah, basically on ES it did close above, but like barely. And it could have ripped down as well if we wanted to. All right, so basically what I have for NQ, bro, I have NQ's highs. I want to target NQ's highs from Wednesday, which is 21,512. That's super up there. So we may just take it to where, what profits we're comfortable with. Right, right, right. So where's that at? Okay. Yeah, so kind of up there. So I mean, we can target highs of London. I don't like targeting that just because we consolidated at the London highs, failed it, but then we just went to Golden Pocket and then flipped back up higher. So I'm not the biggest fan of that. I think we're just gonna rip through that, and then our entry is pretty good as well. So we can really just keep playing this entry. We'll do probably a 5 minute red close, or something that tells you get out. ES is at 58.9350 resistance. It just touched that resistance, so we got to keep an eye on that as well. Let me get kind of set. Right. Yeah, we got 3 minutes left, and then the other high is way over here. Yeah. So, we got this over here. One to 20. Yeah, 1 to 20. Yeah, I mean, yeah, in Q, you're right. In Q never gave us the other entry. I think if I would have seen ES, because if you zoom in, bro, if you zoom in on ES 5 minute, yeah, it closed right at it. Uh, yeah, yeah. I think that lets you know what. Like, I think a lot of people trade the same setup with with size. Like, I think there's a ton of people trading this open rate. Like, it's a good strategy because it keeps it simple. It's literally just this is what you do if this happens, and then you're. Yeah. Yeah, this might be a quick day. Yeah, and I'm thinking 59.16.25 is where we're taking this from ES's standpoint because it would take out all the London highs overnight. Yeah, we would target all those London highs up there because you got to remember, right? NQ is stronger, so I think more than likely NQ is definitely going to rip through its highs. Now, when ES gets up to its highs, I think that's the negative 2360 on NQ. So we could just take it there, or if you want to keep holding, bro, to try to get that 45. There's sometimes what I like to do if I'm just trying to pass the combine, bro. Just when you get some type of no, when you get some type of resistance down, you can buy another one and just trail it. Yeah, it's just it's rough though because sometimes I mean, and honestly, what'd you get Friday? 14, 18? Yeah. Yeah. So I think if you get to the 21, 4, 13, 50, and you're like at 3K or something, I mean, you're already at 4,500 basically. So, just kind of keep an eye on it to not get too greedy. I don't think this will reverse. I'm gonna be honest. Like this is a clean V reversal. Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, but it can also just keep ripping, because let's keep an eye on ES's high, 59, 16, 25. Uh, and we'll go there. Right now it's a 1 to 6, 1 to 6. A normal person would take out here and be done, but we got some spots. I think I'm gauging some high spots here. You always want to try and capitalize on the bigger move days. Like I think we're reading the market really well today. So if we can get a 1 to 12, 1 to 12 would be perfect. Yeah, you can take your 1 to 6 here, but I'm okay if this dumps back down, then it just wasn't meant to be, honestly. If it dumps all the way to 21,260, like yeah, that was a nice trade. Very nice. Yeah, I mean it's on the 1 minute, it's holding the 9 EMA, holding it really nicely. Yeah, still hasn't gone above its yellow line, but looks good though. That's crazy though, just how my like the zone I put on ES literally touched the very bottom of the zone and then closed above the yellow box or the yellow line and then just ripped after. Yeah, I mean we were in on M and Q, but yeah, I just don't. I'm not a big fan of the look. Let's see what you would have been at 21. Yeah, you got in at 21,200, huh? Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, if you bought three, you'd take profit. Yeah, you'd be at $800. So, and that can also like mess with your mental sometimes too, like having to deal with that, and then you're in NQ as well. Now, don't get me wrong, it'd been nice if we stayed in and then we got, we were in Q as well. But yeah, I think we're managing it well. Let's see if it dumps here. I don't really have a stop loss for like yeah, I think we have to just go break even and just let it run. Now, you know, I think because if it gets down there, it's down there, whatever. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, that's fine. So this is the yep, negative 2360 and that mental baby. Yeah, this was a textbook setup. We had push overnight, fail in, manipulation down, go into golden pocket, and go to negative 2360. Yeah. Yeah, that's a simple textbook. Yeah, this is a good, really good learning day for people. All right, we're at the highs. See what happens. ES just broke above yellow, like easily, I'd say. If this can go straight to negative 2360, that'd be great, dude. Because you got to realize, right? Like up at these highs, if we just rip through it, all these people that were in here now have to buy back in to go long. So it can just keep adding into the longs. Yes, sir. Yeah. So we just broke the highs on a couple of them. So expect some type of resistance here. This is funny if this is all the resistance or is these little tiny little red ones, but yeah, you get what I mean though. Because yeah, we broke two highs. Yeah, we broke both of these. We got the highest high up there. Yep. Yeah. Now let's see. ES. ES is at the trend line. We could easily rip to that 21,414. Yeah. We're not out of the clear yet. But yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see here. Carry you my way. On the buying. Yeah, there could be some manipulation here. I just, I think even if there is, the manipulation to me will not. I don't. No way it's enough to bring it all the way back down. If it is, then fair play. Fair play, right? So ES just touched its yellow line. ES is failing its trend line, but I don't. It's a weak trend line. Yeah, and it didn't even go down much. There's honestly where people would enter for longs for ES. Um, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the restroom. All right, back. Oh, he broke above. That. Never settle? I don't know how it goes. Yeah, Yes's close is like nothing in the 5 minute, pumping through it. What? Oh, away from the yellow? Oh. Yeah, might be one or two. Yeah. NQ's one tick, definitely. Yeah. And then ES, who knows? But yeah. On NQ. So we're back at the highs. Honestly, if we close above, like this is there's no point in sellers to step in here. Like there's just nothing is telling sellers to get in. We just rip through it. And ES has to I think it has to go to its highs, bro. We just V reversed on ES, right? Nothing is telling us we're gonna then V reverse back to make a, basically make an M. So our next take profit would be ES's highs. I don't even think negative 2360 on NQ. So we'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, 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 that's fine. But you see how like on days like this, you don't have to over leverage. You don't have to, like it'd been nice if you took two down there. But if we lose it, we would have lost like 1K. You know. Yep. Say 30 minute. How come I don't even have a Monday? Oh, I do. No, I don't. Oh yeah, okay, it's super tiny. Yeah, this looks a good rip. Very good rippy. Very good rippy action here. Yep. Definitely we'll look for ES's highs here. That's our next resistance, I'd say. Let me double check spies just to kind of see where we're at here. But yeah, we're approaching spies resistance, so keep an eye on it. Yeah, keep an eye on it. I mean, we gapped up so much. Yeah, we gapped up a lot here. It could just go straight through this. Let me let me let me do the high. Let me do kind of the medium highs of it. That way we kind of know. But yeah, ES got a really good close. NQ NQ is actually a little bit weaker than ES at the moment, which is fine. We could find, we could see some type of manipulation, maybe a downside on NQ, or this might have been it. That little wick down, that tiny little, it could have been it. Who knows? But yeah, we gotta, we'll see. Just look, I want you to see. Just look on my screen. Look how powerful Golden Pocket is. Go to the 1 hour. Let's just like, I'll get rid of the drawings. Like, look, right? We got the our low, high, as simple as this. All you got to do is take your it from the bottom to the top, and it perfectly touched in. And then you can be like, okay, where are we gonna kind of settle around? We have this push up right here, which is also this resistance, which is also this resistance, this support here. So you literally could have just found some confluence there, and then said, yep. And where's that aligned to? Yeah, literally the bottom of it. Just keep it simple. Spy's highs. Yeah, their Spy is at high right now. Or like from Wednesdays from Wednesday and Monday and Thursday of last week and Tuesday. So I mean, but we're not really like they're probably just opening up positions in here, hoping for this fail. Yeah, but I we might be out by the time they actually make it fail. Yeah, what are we at right now? One to one to right at 1 to 9. We'd be at a 1 to 12 at the negative 2360. Um, yeah, this might honestly coincide with the yeah, this might coincide with the highs of ES, highs of SPY, and then the negative 2360 on NQ. So it may be a possibility where we may have to get out at the negative 2360. Yep, we'll just see though. Yep, yep. Quick 1 hour stream. One loss, one break, one loss, one small win, one big one. 3 trades. Carry a mile. Won't you come my way? Bam, 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 bam. Could also be manipulation as well on NQ. Two red closes into this you know resistance highs umpire. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. Right. Yeah. Yep. Good ES 5 minute close. NQ 5 minute was red. ES was green, like really green. So you can start to kind of see how NQ is losing a bit of steam. I don't classify this as yeah. I still think we stay in. Still looks good. Just trying to get those negative 2360s. I don't think we've never not had it. Yeah, I don't think we've never not gotten it when it does this. We'll see what the market tells us, but yeah, right now I'd be probably staying in. Yeah, I mean this still like these little tiny reds right here don't even don't do nothing. I mean this is even where you can buy another. But what you got my way? Bam, 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 bam. I'll be watching you. Yo, Monday? No, we didn't get it. I thought we did. Monday's short. Oh, it was short. On I bet you on ES we probably got it. Where we did the open play. NQ almost wicked in, but it didn't. And that would have been a killer. Yeah, dude, that one would have been let's see, what would that have been at? Yeah, that would have been another 1 to 20. Right. Yeah, let me see how if ES did it. So you have that high. No. Yeah. NQ was a better bet. We didn't actually get it to the T. And it could be just because of it's a Monday, not a lot of volume. You're probably not gonna get that perfect entry. But it was close. Yeah. Yeah. So even on like slower days, it kind of works. But yeah, let's keep it going. Just keep it going. I like the open with Golden Pocket. Like that just gives us like quadruple confirmation because we'll just take it when it breaks when we know it's gonna break, but we'll just take it and it's a better stop loss than it was if we took the Golden Pocket. The Golden Pocket one you can enter there. It's just a bigger stop loss. Spy dumped heavy here. Still not anything. To be honest, still not anything insane. Oh, they're manipulating it. Yeah, they're definitely manipulating it. I could see out here people get in. Just another big green candle up. It's just like at what point do we kind of just let this keep riding, or are we just like, all right, bro, like we may not get up there. I think we still get up there. It's just at what time. It could just be some manipulation here. Boom. Like this is basically, I'd say, a 5 minute. The low. This one never broke the low. We just needed to break the high, and then keep going higher. Right. Yeah. Yeah. You're starting to see, you're starting to see sellers step in. Sellers step in. So I think if we break this high as well, definitely we'll be closer to that. Yeah, we'll definitely be closer to the negative 2360. But right now, there's no 1 to 12. Or not right now, but like, at the negative 2360, it'll be a 1 to 12. Yeah, really good close on SPY. 1 minute. And it's funny how, like, right, like ES looked worse at 910 than NQ. Now, NQ looks worse. Not by much, but like, yeah, it's looking powerful. One second. All right, they got wick. NQ broke the high. ES did not. I just think it could just be people taken out. This could be either one, you know, either, yeah, okay, let's just keep adding our shorts in here, right? To take it shorter. And then, maybe their shorts are literally just this blue line. And then they go in long. You never know. But I mean, our entry is just so good that, like, you stay in, get, be fine with this chop a bit. Like, Spy's dump, Louis isn't really crazy. Spy didn't break its high. So now we're seeing NQ stronger than ES and Spy. You would ideally want to see ES and Spy both break the highs. Because usually when one breaks and the other one doesn't, it could be signs for reversal, but no, it could be signs of reversal, but yeah, I think ES just needs a little bit more time to break it. I don't think they're not going to break it, but yeah, let me put on both. Yeah, so we want to break this high right here, that one right there. I'll be watching you. Put 3. Yeah, I mean on the 1 minute, still looks fine on an NQ. It's holding it. This could also be maybe take out all these lows here that's been forming, wick them out, and then go long. This could be a big red candle, and then a take back up. So we got news in what, 25 minutes? No, we already got it actually. We got news at 9. What did that coincide with? That coincided with the breakout, didn't it? No, it didn't. ES's breakout. Yeah, that coincided with ES's open break. Isn't that insane though? How that's why it wicked so fast because of the news. But like you could literally have still because right, we got golden pocket hit. We're pushing back up to this open here. We closed above. Even with news, you're still expecting this to hold. It's insane. Every move you make. Hey, I'll be watching. Just sweep below the lows. I'll be watching. Yep, sweep below the low on ES as well. I got a support level at 21,351.75. ES 5,900. Kind of coincide together if we get down there. I don't know if we will, but this could also be another you know, another let me just get in here. Let me manipulate it, get in. But just with everything going on, I see us still breaking. At least going to ES's highs, like tickling it, which would then coincide with the negative 2360. Right. Yeah, I'd be down to get out with another one more push up, like a big red, green into the negative 2360. We will see though. Yeah, I got a spy as well. At 588.40, which coincides with pre-market highs as well. I could push into that. I mean, it's holding well. I'd even like to see a wick down into this 21, back into the highs. But I mean, if we don't get it, yeah, if we don't get it, it's fine too. It's fine as well. Yeah, yeah. We'd be at right now. It'd be a 1 to 9. Yeah, it'd be a 1 to 9. Any other? Yeah, Spy got a really good close. So Spies and futures. ES would be the futures of Spy. Oh no, it goes up 1 cent. Like yeah, like stock. Yeah. Mm, Yeah, definitely 588 would be a good 588.40. It's a break of those highs if we can get up there. This candle right here just rip up. Might be a valiant effort. Yeah, still looks fine. Just more consolidation. You can't just always go in a straight line. You gotta have some type of consolidation here. I would even like if he dumped more into the support, wick down it, flipped it. We won't even get it though. just so strong. I do want to get into another one. Spy's approaching its highs here. Yeah, you got to capitalize on your winning days when you can reading it well. When you're not reading it, that's when you just take your losses, get out. But when you're reading it well, you got to capitalize. You got to make a lot of money on it on those days. Yeah, Spy's approaching its highs. Got a little bit more to go. I could see a really big pump here. Take out the Spy highs and then a dump. So we'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, so as NQ's dumping a little bit, Spy's kind of pushing up a bit. There's not that big of a deal because I think NQ will, how it's doing right now, will catch up. I'm really thinking take your take profit at the negative, take it off, and then we'll see. It can either push up into it and stop there, or just straight up rip through it. But if we see some type of like resistance up there, then you can take it out. You can take out there. But Spy's approaching its highs, and NQ needs a just one good rip through it. Spy just broke its nearest high, not the actual high, but its nearest high. NQ didn't break it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's still green. It could just be people taking out. Yeah, it broke the nearest high. It hasn't broken all like the previous day, like overnight session high. So I mean, we still have room for it to break that. My only worry is when we break it. I don't know if NQ is gonna rip with it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it looks poised to do it, but yeah. Yeah, which is good too because it's consolidating. You need to have some type of consolidation for a rip. But yeah, we are losing some steam on a volume as well, which is okay because if we can get one more push up, we're probably out there anyways. Yeah, I'm really depending, seeing what happens in this next 2 minute here, candle. Because if we turn red, I mean, there's not a lot of volume, and you want to see a lot of volume coming into some highs here. But we got 2 minutes left. If anything, we'll take out at a 1 to 9. You know, 1 to 9, we'll call it a day. But here we go. Come on. Spy's pushing into its highs. Spy's approaching it. Spy has not broke it. It's literally at it. Let's see what happens at it. Yeah, the ping was a little bit underneath. Yep, we just broke the high. We want Spy to keep going. ES to keep going as well. ES needs a little bit more to break its highs. I'm looking at 59.1625 on the ES. 59.1625. In Q, if we can get to the negative 23.6, that'd be fine. I mean, if we can't, then we just can't. But yep, yeah. But I mean, there's 1 minute left on Spy. It's still up there. Yep, Spy's still pushing heavy, bro. ES is approaching its highs. Yep, if we get up there. Yeah. It's just, right now, let's say we get to the negative 23.60, we'd be making another 500, 550. So is it really worth it, to try to make another 550 or just get out and with your, $2,500 win, 24, that's why you always got to play it like that. Yeah. Yeah, this is a hard one here too because of how it closed. So it's like, if you're all right taking your profits here, take it. Um, yeah, I'm gonna see how we close here. If we start rejecting down, I'll take out. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for one push up because Spy could touch the blues. Spy's blue. Um, yeah, I'm gonna get out here. I think we're good there. That's a good trade. It could keep going higher, but yep, this could be the push up here. Touch blue. Spy's blue, but it could either fail here or keep ripping. So that was a good 1 to 9. Yeah, good 1 to 9. Love that, bro. Love that. Love that. We didn't even risk. We literally risked what, $300? Very good 1 to 9. All right, so let's say. All right, so we'll say one loss. What is a loss? $200. One win, 225. One win was 90. Two what? 310, 312. Okay, and then this one. What'd you end up with? Yeah. And this was an R to R of 1 to 9. Yeah, it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up, but it's probably fees. Close enough, but the loss. I was about to say not this win, right?